I mean, maybe it was. Let me double check, guys. What was I? Were you guys listening to me? I'm not sure, guys. This, I mean, I might have messed up the, I might have messed up the the intro, I guess. But I mean, at least it got like recorded. That's a good thing. So, guys, tell me, were you able to hear me, or did I just waste, or not? I say waste, but I didn't waste. I mean, I'm going to repeat everything up. So, tell me, guys. Hello, guys. How you doing? Was I speaking, or were I speaking to myself for 10 minutes? Let me guys know. Let me see. No, you weren't. You weren't able. So that's that's funny. But also, guys, let's go and break it down again. You was not there. Yes, guys. No worries. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys, for showing up. Let me repeat everything that I've said because I spent 10 minutes of me talking, and apparently I wasn't live. Yeah, I had to press an extra button because I scheduled the live stream. So bear with me, guys. I mean, that's us trying to schedule and be smart again. Anyway, sorry for. I mean, for you, I was 10 minutes late, but for me, I was at time. I were exactly at the time. I mean, I was talking. Anyway, so let's cover Bitcoin again. Don't worry, I like talking, so I'm going to be very happily saying it again. Anyway, so I was saying that I'm still bullish on Bitcoin, waiting for higher. We've been covering and amazingly how I'm waiting for higher on Bitcoin. Not only do we kept on like waiting for higher for the high to be taken, but also calling for higher price, even though, or even yesterday when we had gone live at, say, when Bitcoin was like this, I did tell you guys that I have a 90% I mean expectation of the high to be taken out, and we literally took it out live on the stream. And after taking it out, I kept on being bullish. No resistance areas. I'm not planning to short here. Still waiting for higher. Still expecting this high to be taken out. I even mentioned today earlier, guys, on the Telegram channel. I did mention a uh, a uh, a long potentially taken on Bitcoin. I didn't take it myself because I was, I think, $80 or $70 away from my entry. I was just waiting for 93k to be taken out and then for an amazing long. But I guess the market was too bullish to not give me the long, so it doesn't matter. Let me see if someone took it or not. You guys can tell me because obviously the price differs from one exchange to another. Potentially, I mean, personally on this chart, I didn't get it. I didn't get the 93k hit. Anyway, so that is the next potential long setup. If you are, let me repeat myself again because I said very, very crucial, important stuff. Yep, I was saying that I'm still bullish, waiting for higher, but please, please don't be foolish for you to actually long here. Like, we can come up with little ideas such as the one I've mentioned, which is like 93k, but this will be just a potential little scalp long with the potential of holding it much higher. Yeah, but the premise of the trade is by itself a scalp long, no matter what the bullish outlook is. Yeah, why am I saying that? Please be careful because I do understand and I do know what the regular market psychology of a spontaneous person. Let's say, I wouldn't call you a beginner, but like most beginners, most spontaneous people would like be super bullish here. Like, they would love to look for longs, maybe even forget the rules, forget the system, just to enter random longs. And I was saying, please, guys, be careful with that. Why? Because even though Bitcoin looks bullish for the layman out here, but on the higher time frame, we haven't done something super bullish on the higher time frame, because like this is only for the lower and mid time frame. Am I happy for Bitcoin's pump? Obviously I am. We managed to catch an amazing long. By the way, weeks seems to be not working on my futures portal, so it's either gets fixed or I'm going to be entering trades on my phone. Anyways, I'm not sure if it's a problem on my browser or not. So I was saying that yes, on the lower time frame, if you forget about everything else, it looks amazing, and I'm still technically waiting for higher yet. But yes, but it's not that high though. Like, I'm talking about like maybe extra 1 to 2 at a maximum of 3k. We have already made most of the move up. So please, guys, don't be getting overly excited. Why? Because technically we're only trading back at the range high. Price action wise, we can clearly see and tell that this isn't the first time us reaching 94, 93.5k. As you can see, we literally were there like multiple times in December, and even I mean, more than multiple times in December, and also, I mean, at the end of November, technically, and also mid-November, we literally spent a lot of time at 94K. So even though it's good to be finally breaking out, I guess, if I had to use this term. Yeah, I mean, we had literally been in a very, very, very super, super boring consolidation for like 2-3 weeks. Yes, so I'm happy for this move up. It is super technical. I'm happy about the break out of 89K and then expecting higher, fully controlling the market by our crystal ball. But I wouldn't be super excited just yet on the macro higher time frame. Why? Because technically we are getting closer to the anchored VWAP, which is basically just the tool that I use to tell whether a downtrend is still intact or not. And using our anchored VWAP, you can clearly see that we are still part of or within the downtrend that was started at 116K. So see how this blue line literally stopped Bitcoin from topping out or breaking out at 111, also at 107, by the way, for those who were with me like 2 months ago. I mean, not, yeah, exactly 2 months ago when we took the short at 106, which I still do have open, by the way, guys. The reason why I shorted at 106, or one of those reasons, was actually the anchored view up. So right now we are getting closer to finally, yeah, retesting the anchored view up after 2 months of me holding the short. We are going to be revisiting the same anchored view up. Now, obviously, the price has dropped, but it's still the same anchored view up, still representing the downtrend from 116K. So not only are we at the range high of this consolidation, as you can see, like it's not yet technically a fully formed consolidation. Like for the beginners out there, they would say, oh, we don't have a consolidation because the low was never revisited and the high is not that defined. I do agree, but trust me, the higher your imagination is, the better you will be at making money with this consolidation, because the sooner you draw it out, the better for a potential use and a potential trade out of it. Because as you can see, yes, technically, if someone was to draw a consolidation, they wouldn't have a defined low. That's the first thing. And also, they wouldn't have a defined high, or they may even look at this as their defined high, which is obviously, I'd say 93K. But just because I wouldn't say I'm 100% correct. I could be wrong, and Bitcoin tops out at 94.7, and on that way, I would have missed out on the best short. But personally, I would love, and I have my rules for higher, and I wanna wait for higher, expecting higher, so that we hit the anchored view up and also hit this 96, 97, even 98K. Why? Because not only will we be doing the unexpected, because every beginner will be looking at this as the fake out of the high. Technically it is a liquidity break. Yeah, but similar to how I avoided shorting this, and I told you guys this is technically a textbook liquidity, but I'm going to be expecting this high to be taken out, and we did take it out. But also right now, I could be wrong, but technically, even though it is a textbook liquidity break, I'm still expecting, personally expecting higher for a better fake out. Yeah. So that being said, I would love for Bitcoin, if someone is asking me where's the best swing short, I'd say potentially wait for 95, 96, 97, an expansion higher, going above not only these highs, but I would love also for these little highs to be taken. As you can see, I mean, the higher the better, obviously. I'd say 97, 98. If we go to 98 and then fake it out, that would be the best thing. But obviously, we cannot be too greedy here. So I just asked for Bitcoin to go to 97. Why? Because obviously, I want to remind you guys that not only do we have our nice anchored view up that is currently sitting at 95.2, yeah, but also let me go on a higher time frame. But also using our beloved volume profile pull, we can clearly see that we are right now as you can see, or not at, we are going to be hitting the point of control, which is literally the point of control, the highest volume area for the past, more than a year and 2 months. So as you can see, even though this point of control didn't offer us much protection and support when we had dropped down to it, yeah, it could be something we gotta be cautious of if Bitcoin does a fake out. So yes, on a higher time frame, if it was regular Ahmed looking at it, looking at this, I would say that just because we dropped too quickly, yeah, it is more likely that we actually go above 97, hold on to it, and then immediately, like literally immediately go to 114. Yeah, that is my expectation as a volume profile person and a volume trader, I guess, order flow. Yeah, but I also want to mention that on the lower time frame or a mid time frame, we can technically also be wary of Bitcoin wanting, I cannot decide, I mean, I have no idea, of Bitcoin wanting to actually take out the low and us being in a consolidation, potentially an unformed, not formed yet, consolidation, as you can see, where we actually hit and fake out 96, 97, lose 95, open an amazing swing short, hold it all the way lower for us to revisit maybe 96, and then do this and maybe fully continue lower, and then get a best long at 78. So I'm not saying that we can't do that. I mean, if beginners watching me, they're going to be super confused because I literally covered two possible scenarios. The first one being us going above 95k, going above 96k, never lose 96k, and then hold this for me to be super bullish, waiting for 115. The second scenario is actually getting an amazing fake out, best swing short, and then us potentially even revisiting the low and maybe long in 78k. Yep. So I know that it may sound confusing, but hopefully, guys, you've gotten used to my regular kind of outlook on the market. I'd hate to be a person who's like super I guess I mean optimistic here, but also I wouldn't say that I'm the most bearish person currently. I'm just regular neutral trader who just tries to look for the best trade. Give me a second here. I'm just trying to actually do something very quick, and then I'm going to be looking at the comments. We gotta say hi to this fam because obviously I guess I was talking to myself for the first 10 minutes. So even though we had finally scheduled a live stream and I was trying to force myself to go at a certain set time, I literally, I mean, technically was 10 minutes late, 10 minutes late, even though I was talking. Yeah. uh and also, let me see. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We got Renata, we got Joao, good morning, Wise, Tom Brav, Cryptonet, Big Huggies, 04, Rika, Jaden, Wise again, Renata, thank you, Riza, Wayne the Legend, Oyentenbra, thank you, Oyentenbra, Renata, thank you, Action Tourist, saying praying for a dump never failed me. Thank you. Ahmed did very good job with this announcement. I guess so, but I mean, I also messed up the button, so I'm technically 10 minutes late. I made you guys wait while I was talking to myself for 10 minutes. So sorry, guys. Yeah. Sorry. Let's see. We got Aladdin. We got Vinny the Legend. Yusuf, thank you. Repeat. Yes, I did. No worries. You don't have to tell me to repeat. Kiropi, Cryptonet, Travis, TV Box. Yes, I see your brothers laughing here. I just got the notification, so I just got here. Thank you, Aladino. Yeah. More to repeat. Yes, I will. Yes. How you speaking to yourself? I mean, I guess so. Thank you, guys. Farah, thank you. Cross crit or cross and crit. Cryptonet. Renata, thank you. Added a bit to my existing long at 93.3. Price didn't touch 93k, but I think it touched the fib levels you shared in the Telegram. Yeah, it did. But yeah, and it would be smart. I mean, let me say why Bitcoin jumped without hitting my levels. I mean, I don't have to. The market doesn't have to literally only hit my exact lines and get me in before moving upwards. So I can literally tell you that the reason why Bitcoin pumped from, I'd say pumped, but it's like on the lower time frame, from 93.07 to a top of like almost 94k is because technically we did take the lows. As you can see, we took these lows, took some liquidity, and also, as our brother said, we have or we did take the Fibonacci retracement. So we hit Fibonacci plus the low of the move. So technically, and also, by the way, we also did hit the value area low, I guess, not this one. If I take it like this, yes, so we hit the value area low. So it would have been a technical trade. Personally, I didn't wanna like enter scalp without my exact entry. But also, like, if I don't want to confuse you guys, but sometimes whenever the market is like super bullish, it makes it hard for even technical traders to enter. So yes, even though, I mean, probably because lots and lots of traders were waiting for a perfect fake out of 93k, so it literally uh, it hit very close to it and then front ran it and then went higher. So that could be true. Personally, I would still be looking for a high of, or for the high of 94.7 to be taken out. I could be wrong. We could be topping out, but I couldn't care less. Like, I'm not going to be losing money by not taking a short early. Yeah. As I told you guys, like, most of the pump that happened here was mainly caused by traders uh refusing to accept the fact that we are going higher, and they kept on literally randomly shorting every half decent drop. Like, as you can see, guys, if you remember, we had topped out on Friday on or at 90.9, and then I told you, I kept on saying we are going to be going higher because I understand how the order flow looks super bullish. I see beginners trying to short with the market still holding on strong, and that is mainly the power of the order flow. I wouldn't say 100% certain, but the reason why I was making videos with titles such as longed Bitcoin waiting for higher 3 or 4 days ago is because I understood that everybody would be declining and refusing to accept the fact of us going higher. And then potentially, I told you guys, hold 89, we're going to go higher. So I understood this, but many traders didn't. So they were trying to short. And what happened? We were right and they lost and got stopped out. Literally, that was the stop hunt of all of them. And also after that, we also saw how Bitcoin literally just ranged for a bit with a little bit of a drop. I saw huge shorts open, and I told you I'm still waiting for higher. So see how nice it is to be continuously waiting and waiting and waiting. Why? Because I'd either be wrong by not topping or exactly shorting the top, and that way I can maybe potentially wait. For example, let me give you an example. So for right now, I'm saying that technically I'm waiting for this high to be taken out. Let's just say that I'm wrong, yeah, and I don't short the top, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't lose money. That's the first thing, and also I wouldn't care much. So if Bitcoin wants to make this as a top, and for example we go to 91.3, we catch a nice long, and then I'll plan to look for a potential short somewhere. I'll make up a little short, and if I get the short, that could be a re-entry of of the second top rather than the exact top, and then we can make money. So I don't have to long the bottom and short the top to look smart and look like I know what I'm doing. Because even though Bitcoin started pumping, technically I'd say from I'd say even 87k, that's the technical like bottom that we started like jumping into or moving aggressively in the market. Yep. Personally, and also in front of you guys, we spent 3 hours together on Friday, and that was the time where I took the long that I still have open. So even though the whole move up was from 87 to 95, I guess, or close to 95, I only started participating in the market long at 98 or 89, sorry, 89.4. Yeah, so see how nice it is for you to not fully join on every single move. We weren't you couldn't have you couldn't have known when Bitcoin was at 87 that this would be the final hit of the point of control for us to go literally to 95. There's no way. If you longed here, either because you had a scalp reason, yeah, so you just wanted to long the point of control, which is super respectful, but that way your TP would have been maybe, for example, this high or this high, yeah, and then you somehow managed to maybe manage it well and continue higher. That could be a reason, and that could be potentially a portion of the traders that longed the bottom. But the second portion and the majority of the 87k longers are those who literally gambled their money away and got lucky. So I don't want to be a gambler that brags and shows off about logging the bottom. I didn't. I had zero logs, but I just understood in front of you guys. I was literally spending the whole day together. Yep, and I was explaining how it is super bullish for Bitcoin to finally get above the value area high. And I understood the context of reclaiming a previous range, and I understood the context of shorts being refusing to actually let go of this trend, and then we finally jumped into a long, not even perfectly how I wanted. Like I wanted 89.1, I got in at 89.4. Yeah, but I still managed to make money by I mean, for the most of the move. So it's usually sometimes, or not usually, sorry, every single time it's fine for you to accept not logging and shorten the top and bottom. Like, even though, yes, for the sake of maybe being an analyst and even like I mean going live together with you, I want to say that technically and personally I'm waiting for this high to be taken, as I've been saying for the past multiple highs, very easily superly, I mean super, I guess, bullish, waiting for higher. Hopefully I've made, I mean, the viewers some money, and hopefully help them, guide them through the direction of the market. But me saying that I'm waiting for 94.7 shouldn't make a huge difference, because if this comes out to be the top, I wouldn't do nothing different. Like I will wait for a drop, give, I mean, the market a bit of room to move, because what if this happens? So I don't want to get super bearish. I would look maybe for a potential like short again if we do this. So I mean, it's fine to not look smart and short and long the top. Yeah. Anyway, so as I told you, sorry for the rant. I just want to cover like how the market will be possibly going. And also I mentioned, I'm not sure if I mentioned it on whenever I was speaking to myself or when I went live, but I mentioned the next possible longs right now that we will be trying to take together on the live streams are either two things. We either hold on onto the value area high. That's very, very crucial, by the way, guys, for the local and higher time frame. Why? Because this value area high is literally shows you the most volume within the past month and a half is below us. So that's very, very amazing. And that was actually one of the reasons why I wanted to long. I wanted to long today. I got unlucky because I missed it by $80, but I was waiting for this to happen. It didn't quite happen. So if we hold this, that's super amazing. Yeah. So the potential longs are either trying it or retesting it again and then holding it. That would be me entering the long that I wanted from the get-go. Or we actually lose 93k. I wouldn't be super bearish yet. That would be a local bearish move, but then I'm going to be waiting for 91.3 and at 91.3 that would be the area to be I mean, that would be the decisive point or zone for Bitcoin. Why? Because here we got the point of control at 91.3 for the whole section of the chart. Obviously, the point of control just means the highest volume area. Yeah. And also we got the anchored view up taken from the beginning of the uptrend. So here we got the maximum confluence for either getting an amazing higher time from long if Bitcoin wants to lose 93k, if only if, yeah, or we actually either get a little bounce and then find the resistance at the value area, and that would be an amazing short to be taken, by the way, because that would be probably like getting close to the value Fibonacci golden pocket. Or like either we get a little long and be happy about it, take profit at 93k and then lose this and go lower, or yeah, we find this as an amazing support and then flip 93 again and then go higher. So I cannot tell you exactly how the market would play out. I just know, and I know for sure. Uh, uh, Give me a second here. Yeah. So that's basically it. So I'm bullish. That's the summary of everything that I've said. Yeah. I'm bullish unless Bitcoin loses 93k and then never reclaims 93k or literally loses 91.4 in at the spot or in the spot. Yeah. So that's basically it. And for the swing short, everybody is looking at this as the liquidity take. I told you that I'm going to be maybe outsmarting the outsmarters and maybe looking for this to happen if it was to happen. Like 97k is the key crucial point where we get an amazing short that's taken to 78k. Yeah. Or we see a strength in the market, never shorten, continuing long from 89 and then enjoying potential move to 115. So see how like I cannot tell you what will happen, but please, I know every beginner and their mothers, if I can say that, yeah, are getting super bullish right now, which makes me have to I mean forced or feel forced to take a step back and say that I have a long from lower and I don't have a horse in this race. By that I mean like I don't want to be the kind of content creator, if you want to call me that is like literally making content about the bullishness of the market. Why? Because I cannot tell you whether we're going to be faking out 97 or reclaiming 97. So please, we had been wonderfully, bullishly, I mean, using our crystal ball for the past 5 days now, or 4 days, let me be precise. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and now Tuesday. Yeah, so we had used our crystal ball for 5 days. Now I have to give it a little bit of a break because I don't want to get you guys overly bullish. I don't want to sell you a dream, basically, because right now we are still at the top of the potential range high, which could result in either currently this being the top or a better fake out for a swing short and then going all the way lower. Yeah, if you refuse to accept a person saying we can do this or do that, well, unfortunately, my friend, you are looking for a fortune teller, not for an actual trader, my friend. Yeah. So sorry guys for rambling on. Let me look at the comments here because I'm bullish. Yeah, on the lower time frame, I can still use my crystal ball because I'm waiting for this high to be taken. Give me a second here. I'm just trying to read every comment. I don't want to miss any of it. So, alaikum salam, brother. Please avoid saying that you have a crystal ball. That could be shirk. Absolutely not. Yeah, it's just a joke about me. I mean, having a bias and yeah. So trust me, it's not. Yeah. I also put an anchored view up. But on the Binance chart, it got already hit. Personally, I wouldn't use the Binance chart. Is the worst in terms of volume. Trust me. Good morning to Vinny. Thank you, Mason, Fernando, Arito, Mickey, Lionel. We made it. Good morning. Thank you, Lionel. Thank you for making it. If I don't catch your live, would you suggest watching the first 10 minutes or wait for your video? Do you share the same information in the video? Exactly, yes. I would suggest you watching the first 10 minutes because I usually post the video an hour to 2 hours after, so it is going to be the same information but you're getting it 2 hours late. Yeah. All right, so I got a team of them, or a team of the community entering along at 93k. That is smart, but put the stop loss at the low, guys. Yeah. Thank you, Wayne, for sharing my Instagram. Ahmed on chart. Thank you. How about a scalp short at the point of control 93.9? Retail might want to trade the stupid bull flag. You could be good, but personally, I don't want to trade shorts because I'm expecting higher. So that would be against my, general higher time frame bias. Yeah. So yes, you can use a volume profile. I'm guessing you're talking about such point of control here. Yeah, technically right, but it has been already tested here and it actually offered a job. So you are, you're praying that it also drops again from here, which has a lower likelihood since we are bullish. Yeah. So trust me, I wouldn't recommend short scalping Bitcoin. You either wait for the higher time frame moves or you wait for the market structure shift, which is actually Bitcoin on an hour time frame, 4 hour time frame, putting in lower highs and lower lows. So you either wait for lower highs and lower lows and be okay with losing and not shorting the top, or you wait for a higher time frame move upwards for a potential higher time frame swing short. I wouldn't recommend you trying to look for a scalp within the current bullish structure. It could be resulting in an amazing trade. I could be wrong, and you entering a short right now at 93.8, resulting in a huge profits for you. So please don't hate me if I tell you don't short now. Personally, I wouldn't. So that's it. Hello, Ahmed. Thank you, Amoto Gahamad. Ahmed, what on the order flow app made you think that Bitcoin would go higher than 90k? Was it loads of shorts? Yeah, loads of shorts. I mean, it would be maybe better for both you and I for you to watch the live stream on Friday. Why? I'm not saying it because I don't want to answer you, but because literally that was the time where I was saying, I'm pretty sure you're talking about this. It's either you're talking about the 89k here move, or you're talking about the stuff that happened on Sunday and how I wanted higher. If you're talking about this move, which is like us putting a top move at 90.9, and then doing this, I would suggest you watching the video on Saturday where I listed, yeah, give me a second here, shameless plug, on the video which is titled Long Bitcoin Waiting for Higher on Saturday, I listed 5 or 6 reasons why I was bullish and I was expecting higher. Yeah, if you're referring to the original 89k fake out that made me long, then you can watch the live stream from Friday. Yeah. Yeah. So give me a second here. Where can I long on ETH for a quick scalp? We'll maybe look at them. Thank you, Biro. Is it safe to say the local resistance is around 97k? I wouldn't even call it local. It is the macro resistance area, higher time frame area. Yeah. What would you suggest for chart use? I would suggest the one obviously that I'm using, which is BTC USD, not USDT, perpetual Bybit. If you want to use the anchored view up, volume and liquidity like I do on my trading on my live streams and videos, yeah, just do this without asking me a question. You can ask me a question, but as I said, guys, it is proven that the best volume wise respected volume profile pulls are using this chart. Yeah. So you can either copy it, and also it would give you an easier time copying my levels, because you will have the anchored view up and volume profile pull giving you the same results as I do. So it's either because you are you agree, I mean, it's either because you would do it because you want to have the same lines as I do, or because you accept the fact, which is like this chart has the best volume. Yeah. Hi Ahmed, can you show your volume profile settings? I think I have different ones. Yeah, it's just change the row size to 500. That's it. Ethereum has a, give me a second here. Might log on NY Open, hoping it will fake a small dump before we take the high. Yes, so if you want to long, you have to wait for a fake out. I literally listed now for those who wanna trade. Wait for a fake out of 93k or a full reversal to 91.3. You will tell me, or I mean, the mindset of a person that missed out and literally failed to find themselves longs when we were bullish for like 4 or 5 days continuously, they would say, what if we never drop? Then, unfortunately, my friend, you won't be making money on the way up, because I would rather force you to wait for a fake out and force you to wait for 93 or 91.3 and it not happening, rather than, I mean, making you long randomly. Yes, so don't be, I forgot the, don't misstrued or construed, whatever. There was a nice word I wanted to use. Maybe Wayne can tell us what the word is. It was, don't misstrued or construed, whatever that was. Yeah, the fact that I'm saying that I'm bullish waiting for higher as a statement or as a signal for you to buy or long. Most beginners, especially at the beginning of our journey going live, immediately whenever I mention a statement that is like bullish or bearish, most of the viewers would read under the lines and in between the lines and tell me, oh, so are we going to be longing or shorting? No, guys. Whenever I'm bullish, that is a different thing to me wanting to trade long or short. I will mention my logs are very, very explicit and to the point where we literally take them together. Most of my longs and shorts are taken live. So if I literally don't mention a long setup possibly being taken, or I literally you literally don't see me take a long, don't think me being bullish is enough of a reason for you to enter a long. Yeah. Thank you, Chan or Khan. Clever Crab, thank you. I'm doing quite alright myself. Thank you, Musa. I'm more than glad to give you all my time, guys. Thank you. Cryptonet, are you checking the shorts and longs volume on CoinGlass? No, I'm using an app that is made for order flow. That is connected realistically with the order data backend of Bybit. It is called EXO Chart. EXO Charts. It is a paid subscription app, guys. Yeah. Give me a second here. Yeah. Hello, Ahmed. Isn't it likely that we flip the flip gap at 89.1 after V-shape recovery? Would you enter long below the gap? No. Guys, as I said, for me personally, I could be wrong, but if Bitcoin retraces from the current price all the way lower to whatever or whatever the gap is. I don't trade gaps. I couldn't care less what the gap or where the gap is. But if Bitcoin, assuming you're talking about a gap at 89.1, I don't know. Yeah. If there's a gap at 89.1 and the price does all of this, I wouldn't be bullish. I mean, it doesn't require a rocket scientist to say that we are technically more likely to continue lower to 85 or even 80k rather than putting a higher high and a higher low and then continuing higher. Yeah. So no, I mean, could happen. I could be wrong, but technically, if you ask me now, I'd say I'm bullish, waiting for higher, depending, or this depends on at least holding a bullish structure. If we go well below to 89k, I mean, we are also going to be below the value area high, as you can see here, the value area high of this consolidation, below the point of control at 91.3, below the secondary point of control, which is like almost a point of control by itself, which is 90k. So if we lose value area high, point of control, we go back to 89, I would be the most sure I've been in my life that we're going to go, we are going to 85 at least, not even, or maybe even, taking the low of 80k. So no, we cannot go to 89k quickly and then go above it quickly. We can, sorry guys, to not use like definite answers here. We can, but that wouldn't be something I would be looking or expecting at least. Yeah, if you know what I mean. Give me a second here. So Ahmed's preferred chart for TA. Yes, exactly. Thank you, Wayne. Wayne has listed or commented my preferred chart. A legend. Thank you again, Wayne, for showing up also at 7 to 8 p.m. right now, Eastern time. What a legend. ETH hitting the value area high. Yes, I do know what you mean, and I do know that it's hitting the value area high, but I use Bitcoin as the main context leader for every single coin. So yes, it is hitting the value area high, but actually it's above the value area high. So Bitcoin, ETH is not only above the value area high, but also it is trying to actually break out of the anchored view up. Now, you know me, guys, I don't trade breakouts. Yeah, so I would never ever tell you to buy now. That was literally why I actually told you here to not long. I told you Bitcoin going above the anchored view up was amazing, and I was Ethereum going above the anchored view up was amazing, and I was happy, potentially even super bullish on ETH. But I told you that the only, people the beneficiaries of whatever kind of move will happen are those who have longs from lower. And quite the opposite. We had seen a fake out and then I opened short. So at the tops, I can be bullish as a general outlook for those who have a long. So now I'm going to repeat the same exact thing for ETH as I've said on the 11th or 10th of December. Yeah, ETH is currently at the value area high, which is super bullish, and I would say that this is very similar to what happened on Bitcoin when we got an above 89k. So see how like after Bitcoin's break of 89k, we got a move upwards higher. That would be very similar to ETH right now holding the value area high. Even more bullish because obviously this anchored view up, this little, I say little but it's not that little, blue line is actually coming out of or from the 27th of October high. So if we hold on onto 3200 as support, that could be an amazing super bullish move that would even catapult whatever that word is, yeah, ETH to $38,000-$40,000, yeah, potentially. But as I told you, just because I don't like to trade, or I would never ever allow both myself and you guys to enter long at the top, please don't be foolish to enter longs at the top, because usually the lines and the resistance areas that cause the most potential move upwards are the exact same resistance areas that cause the most pain. Yeah, if you were with me live last month when we had covered the potential upside of breaking above 3300, you would also have seen how every person that too late got destroyed by the price going lower. So yes, here I can say that this would be an amazing break or an amazing move upwards without me telling you or allowing you to enter a long. So don't get it twisted, guys. not every bullish sign I say or statement I give out is a sign that allows you. Give me a second here. Give me a second. Uh, yes. So I was saying. I mean, I forgot. I lost my train of thought. But I would just want to say, or let me go back to Bitcoin. Yeah, I mean, see how like this looks nice. If it was as a lower time frame, I like how ETH got an above value area high, retested it, and now we are trying to go and hold the value area, the anchored view up. So that could be a potential move upwards. But I mean, for ETH, that the reason why I don't care much about ETH breaking out of the value area high, even though that's very bullish, is because for ETH, obviously, for ETH to go 20% up, not only would we have to see an Ethereum against Bitcoin break, which is very possible. I will redo the TA on the Ethereum against Bitcoin chart, but forget about ETH and the ETH Bitcoin pair. The important thing that would only allow ETH to go higher is obviously for Bitcoin to go higher. So rather than waste 10 to 20 to 30 minutes of our time trying to answer the question of whether ETH can get an extra 20% move upwards, this time should be actually spent looking and waiting for Bitcoin to decide its fate by hitting 96.97. And at then, or once we do that, if we do that, I have no idea, if we go back to 96.97 and we see Bitcoin hold on to 96.97 as support, then will I tell you ETH is allowed freely to go and jump 20%. But if Bitcoin doesn't do this, if Bitcoin actually hits this and then loses anchored V up and does a fake out here, I would be super bearish on Bitcoin. And obviously, my bearishness on Bitcoin would just make every single coin, every single altcoin, big or and small, to actually drop with it. So please, guys, don't be over ecstatic. The reason why most of you guys fail in trading is because you buy tops and you sell lows. You get super scared at the low and you get super happy at the tops, guys. Give me a second here. Yeah. Sorry, let me look at the comments here, make sure that I haven't missed any. I learned to use the Fibonacci levels recently and the price seems to bounce there very often. Thanks for letting me know about their existence. Thank you, Electro, and I'm happy that you are learning new stuff and I'm glad that you are finding them helpful. CryptoNet, thank you. Arif said, can you analyze XRP? Maybe. I wouldn't give a promise here, but maybe if we stay for long or longer, we could be looking at like different altcoins. But hopefully, like me covering Bitcoin is the most important thing, guys. Trust me, Bitcoin's faith is what moves the market. If you think that you're a little tiny long or you're a little tiny TA on XRP would tell you where the market is going, you are wrong. If Bitcoin drops, everything will drop. If Bitcoin pumps, everything will dump, yeah? Or pump, sorry. Mo and Vikrant are not here. Yeah, that is a first, I guess. I'm also preparing to transfer my fund on weeks and I use your link, but I'm waiting because you mentioned the promotion for I even asked Sarah they mentioned to ask you. I'm not sure what you mean. Yeah, just curious, why do you use Bybit on TradingView and not on weeks, since that's the platform you actually trade? Because I mean, planning is different to execution, so I'd say that. Yeah, I'm open a long scalp in Bitcoin. I mean, you can do that. I mean, you can do it, but that doesn't mean I'm signing off on your long. Order flow app is $44 per month. Thank you, Wayne. You're a legend. I think it seems like you have went and actually checked the price yourself. Thank you. General Dictator, thank you. Ahmed, we need an affiliate link for Exo charts. Maybe. Let's see. Thank you, Wayne. I will look, maybe trying to get you guys some little or not so little, some good discounts on weeks, because I do know that is like a bit expensive. 6 a.m. here currently in Denver, Colorado. Early bird gets the worm, boys and girls. Keep up the good work, champ. Thank you, big huggies, and thank you for being here at such an early time, brother. You are a legend, definitely. Wayne, not referring to me, so I'll skip to the next comment. You were saying late longs tend to get taken out. Exactly. Sorry, Ahmed, how do you set the anchored view up? So, guys, once you put it on the chart, it may look jarring, and it may look a bit confusing because you will see like 3 or 4 lines. I'm not sure, but just go onto it, click onto it, double click it, or click on the settings button, and then just do nothing. Uncheck everything. Keep this volume profile, which you view up. Sorry, keep the view up. You can't even uncheck it, so just keep it in, and that's it. You will have the same line as me. Yeah. Uh, Altcoins forming lower highs and higher lows. I don't know. Uh, XRP to the moon. Thank you. I mean, not thank you. I'm not sure why. I mean, if you like XRP, that's fine. Home of the bean, or is that Chicago? My bad. U.S. Citizens having conversation. I'll have to exclude myself. Anyways, so that's basically it. Let me look at the order flow and see what we got going on here on the lower time frame. Still getting shorts, trying to open, or I mean, not a lot of shorts, but we got like a good amount of shorts on the 15-minute time frame here. So yeah, we got shorts opening here at such an important area. Yeah, obviously the point of control. And we are also, I mean, I don't want to overanalyze the market, but if I want to put some action here, let's see where the anchored view up is. Yeah, so we, let me do this. Yeah, so above anchored view up, probably even above the point of control we were speaking about. Yes, so hold this, go higher. I'm not trading, but I'm just doing it for fun. Let's see. If Bitcoin holds on to 93.7 or 93.8, sorry, we'll be going higher. If we lose this, that would be an area where we drop further, yeah? Don't take me seriously, guy. I'm just trying to make it a bit fun by watching the 1 minute time frame. I will definitely not long or short. Yeah? Definitely. Not both. I just want to see which team wins. Is it team short or team long? Yeah? Yeah, and also, by the way, guys, before I forget, I mean, I unfortunately forget a lot, so I have to mention it now. Tomorrow we'll be running and starting our trading competition, as I've promised you guys. Not only did we run, by the way, today is the final day on the deposit bonus offer. Yeah, once this runs out, it will be no more given or shown or promoted, guys. So if someone wants to make the most out of this offer, just click on the link, which is the affiliate link. Obviously, it is an affiliate link, guys. I have to say it here. I don't have to say it, but I want to say it. Yeah, it is an affiliate link, which not only supports me, but also gets you an amazing bonus. Yeah. So as I've been saying, guys, this is the last day for this nice, amazing New Year giveaway. And tomorrow we'll be running our trading competition. So if you wanna be eligible and ready with an account on weeks for the trading competition, for you to not have not to be put in a disadvantage, yeah, you want to start all together. Make sure that you have made your account today. You can do it also tomorrow or after tomorrow, but obviously the trading competition starts tomorrow, so it's better just to have the trade or I mean the account ready. Yeah, so just click on the link on the description. One click would get you to the sign up page, and that's basically it. You can either do it manually by literally typing in my referral code. It is a referral code, guys. Champs, CHAMPS, all lowercase. Yeah, all lowercase, champs. Or just clicking on the link. Yeah, would actually put it by itself, and then just put your email, and that is it. No KYC. Weeks is very, very smooth and easy to make an account, and no KYC is required. So all you have to do is just click on this link, put your email, put your password. They will, I think, ask you for a code from your email, put it on your sign up page, and then that's it. You'll have to deposit, and that's it too. Yeah, so if someone wants to make the most out of the current bonus, it is going to be running either once this day ends, or yeah, or the last 17 seats of the offer get used. So either 17 if you guys use it, or the day ends, whichever comes first. Yeah. And as I told you, just to be clear, if you deposit 100, sorry guys for overly promoting, but if you deposit 100, you will get $1,000 position airdrop. So not to falsely lie or advertise. They say it's 1,000, but it's essentially $50 times X times 20x leverage. Yeah, and it's also a position, so you don't own $1,000. They will give you a position. You choose when to open it, and the profit that you can extract out of this bonus will be yours. So profit is yours. The money itself, the bonus itself, is not. Just to be clear, guys. And as I told you, hopefully tomorrow at the live stream, we will be beginning our trading competition, which will run for 7 days. So we had 7 days of deposit bonus as the giveaway here, but then this description will change to the trading competition, which will run for 7 days. Obviously, if you do the math, it will end on the 14th. So I'm done talking here. I see comments here. It's a bit confusing. I agree with you for not long at the top, but even if we got above the VWAP, or is it better to if we go higher than we drop? Exactly. Why does the anchored VWAP always change different levels when you scroll through the time frames? And which one is true? If it changes on every time frame. Thank you. That is a very amazing thing to notice. Yeah, because it's true. So the reason why it changes is because the volume, the VWAP is, if you know, the full name of it is actually a volume weighted average price. So it literally takes the average of price based on the relative volume. With that being said, obviously the 30-minute time frame would add more candles than the lower time frame. So the 1 hourly time frame is technically the most precise one, because it's literally counting or averaging out the volume from the exact explicit candle. Yeah, but I will just tell you that just go on a lower time frame. Just go on a 15-minute time frame. You don't have to waste your time just trying to exactly choose a 1 minute time frame candle. Go on a 15 or 5-minute time frame, 5-minute time frame candle, and put it on, and that should be good. Yeah, because you are trading the anchored VWAP is very different. If you use the 30-minute time frame or the 5-minute time frame. So as long as it is not starkly different, whatever that is, yeah. If starkly different, yeah. If it's not that different, that's fine, because obviously the anchored VWAP is a range rather than exact number. Yeah. So don't like focus too much on the line itself. Just understand that it's a zone of volume weighted average price. Yeah, that's it. Good morning, Mitwali. Thank you for showing up. We got Snarks. Give me a second, you guys. I got comments to read. I couldn't get the bonus. I was already signed in. Can I enter the competition? Guys, the competition is only eligible for those who have an account with me on Weeks. Whether you have it made 2 months ago, 2 days ago, today, tomorrow, doesn't matter. As long as your Weeks account, a pre-existent or a newly made Weeks account, was or is or will be signed under my account, it doesn't matter. If you have used the current deposit bonus or not. So that's an extra bonus for new viewers who want to make an account. But if you have an account with me, obviously, guys, we've been running the trading competition now for like 2 or 3 times, 3 months now. Yeah, so obviously most of the viewers would have made an account with me. Yeah, and also don't feel bad if you aren't able to make the most out of these deposit bonus, because by essence, this is only for those who haven't yet deposited. So if you made an account with me, got the offer that we are giving away, which is like 50% bonus. Give me a second here. Yeah, this one. Yeah, 50% bonus. So if you have used a previous bonus to sign up or to deposit, you shouldn't be feeling bad about a new deposit bonus for new viewers. Yeah, but don't worry, guys. The trading competition will be most definitely a competition for every single person who had prior to the trading competition, or even after during the trading competition, have made an account. So don't worry. Let me look at the comments here. I have an account with you, but on your old Weeks referral, how can I use? No, don't worry, guys. As long as your account was made, whether on the Champs Crypto referral code, or the QLWL code, or the TYD3 code, you're all good. Don't worry. If you have used a referral code, no matter, forget about a change. I only change it now because it's easier to talk or say or mention. Like Champs is easier than saying QLWL, yeah? But even if you have used the one previously, which is most of you guys have, obviously, because it's much older, that's fine, guys. You don't have to stress about the referral code. Yeah? Don't overthink about it. Yeah, that's it. You remember you have made an account with me previously. That's it. Even if you haven't participated in every or any previous trading competition. Yes, as long as you signed up to the, yeah, not only to champs, but also to the previous one. So as long as you have used a previous refer code of mine, doesn't matter what it is now. I only changed it to champs because it's easier to say and for you guys to remember. I'm hoping to accomplish that. I guess. Oh, sorry. Where do you find yourself now? Still in the States, or are you crushing so hard you had to move for tax purposes? Uh, Thank you guys for showing up. Thank you guys for having an amazing conversation. I'm totally happy. Like, even I was totally, I wouldn't say blown away, but I was totally I mean, it sounds a bit but I was touched and happy with how you guys were starting to comment and like to have a conversation without even me going having to have gone live. Like, we literally, the reason why, yeah, and it's kind of your mistake, guys. The reason why I was talking for 10 minutes without noticing that I didn't press the live button is because I was seeing the comments moving. So I was thinking that, okay, you probably were talking to me, commenting about the stuff I was talking about. But once I noticed the button not being pressed, I I found out that you were guys having a conversation, not not regarding the stuff I was talking about. So I guess it's both of our fault. Yeah, I haven't noticed that you are now above 4K subs. Congrats, bro. Thank you, Kropi. Thank you, bro, for our sister. I think I assume, bro, because I think 90% of our viewers are males. Yeah, I mean, I welcome both genders, but yeah, I mean, that's it. Yep. I mean, I can name by hand the girls that we've got on the community. Yeah. Anyways, so I was saying, sorry guys for these like random tangents, but we also did break 4K subs, and we are very close to 4.38. Or maybe we did. That's exactly where we're at. 5K, I guess. Yeah. So let's give a goal, or make a goal of hitting 10K subs. Where do you think when do you think we should be making this goal at, or achieving this goal? Brother, please, Bitcoin, tell me. What do you want me to tell you, brother? Uh, just got home. Did I miss a trade? Luckily, or lucky you, you didn't. Give me a second here. New to your stream. What are your stream timings? Thank you, Sanja. Uh, Glad to have you here as a part member of our nice little, very respectful community. Thank you for being showing up. For you and everybody else, thank you for asking me this question, because I have to remember to mention it at least once a live stream, that I do go live every single day on or at 7 a.m. Eastern time, which is like the time we started today. So 7 a.m. Eastern time, which is 4 p.m. Dubai time. You can do the math here. Choose either the Eastern time or Dubai time, and you can, I mean, extrapolate the time for your own country, or I can make it easier for you. Look at the clock now. Remove an hour or minus an hour. That was the time I went live, or I usually do go live at. Yeah, so that's basically it. I'm a new member. Thank you, Lucifer. Thank you, guys. Uh, I see Wayne giving us an objective. 10K subs before the Arabic channel for sure. But I'd say by the end of the first quarter, so by April. So April, we need 4 months. That's I mean, that's very good. We have been averaging 400 to 500 subs a month. Or last month we got 500 subs. So that would essentially be us, or see us get extra 2K. So we need to double or triple the current average achieved last month. We'll do it. I'd like to shoot for the stars with you guys, and hopefully land on either the stars or the moon. Yeah. So let's see. And obviously, yes, thank you, Wayne, for bringing that up. The Arabic channel is very closely getting and reaching and approaching 9K subs. So can we? Yeah, I mean, I've mentioned this objective and goal and challenge to both of you guys, both communities. Let's see who gets to 10K subs. Obviously, the Arabic one is much more mature, has a lower growth rate, but it is very, very close to 10k. So it's going to be very, very funny if the English one catches up first. But let's see. It is a challenge upon you guys to get it done. I mean, I never cared about subs, but I'll be totally happy with more family members and community members to join us. So I've never cared about the 10k subs, but obviously us doubling or more than doubling the amount of subs would mean that we are getting new members in our community where we go live, take trades every single day. If you have just started to watch me, I go live every single day, Monday to Friday on Champs Crypto, where I try my best to spend 2 to 3 hours and look for trades, not only give you my expectations and literally mention every single setup I'm looking for, but I try my best to take the trades live. Yeah, so most of my trades are taken live together as a family, and I also make a little very quick video every day. So 7 days of the week you will find the video. 5 of those days you will also find a live stream at 7 a.m. Eastern time. Yes, I see. Wait, Mitwalli said it's 8:20 a.m. right now here. I mean, thank you for watching me, Mitwalli. So you overslept, I guess, a bit today. I'm going to try and make another account. And you, what do I use as a code? The code is champs. CHAMPS. Yeah, but it's all lowercase. So I repeat, guys. I don't want to overly say it, but it's just the first part of my name. Yeah, champs, but lowercase, all lowercase. Because if you mess it up and do an uppercase C, that wouldn't count. So all lowercase C, or you can avoid any kind of mistake by clicking on the link, which obviously would pre-apply the ref code by itself. You are a really nice guy, champs. I hope you continue doing well, doing what you're doing for long. Thank you, Annie. If you don't mind me saying or calling you Annie, sometimes I get confused where the first name starts and ends, and where the surname starts and ends. So I'll call you Annie, brother. Thank you. I'll hopefully continue as long as I have good health. To be honest, I will continue doing what I'm doing. Thank you, guys. By the way, guys, if you're new to the channel, I've been making content on the Arabic channel for almost 4 years now, literally 900 videos, getting very closely to 1k videos. So don't worry, I'm enjoying my new journey, I guess. Not so new now, but kind of a relatively new journey on the Champs English channel. Thank you, guys. Couldn't have wished for a better start, to be honest. I mean, if you had asked me 3 months ago, do you think you can build an amazing community like we have done here? No way at all. I wouldn't have imagined that, to be honest. So thank you, guys. Thanks to everybody here. I don't want to mention a name and forget the others, so I'll just thank you guys, all of you together. Thank you, Wayne. Action Tourist, growth will be exponential. 20k will be reached faster than 10k will. Yeah, absolutely, because obviously I don't care about subs, to be honest. All I want to care about is like having new faces and names popping up on the comment section. That's if you want to see my metric or you want to guess my metric. My metric is not about new subs. I literally couldn't care less. Like literally yesterday, we had gone up by like 200 subs or 3 or maybe 400 subs. I'm not sure because I don't focus on the sub count that much. I only care about seeing new faces and new commenters showing up on a daily basis, because that's the sole reason why I literally stick for as long as I do, is because we got people commenting, not only saying nice stuff, but also asking me questions, and I mean thought-provoking comments and questions that literally make me spend time of my day talking and breaking down concepts and also trying to take trades with you. So I mean, I don't wanna like repeat myself and make you guys a bit bored, but trust me, you are the sole reason why I'm literally unable, not because I don't want to, but I literally feel too happy to not stop the live stream before 2 or 3 hours spent together. So it's all like thanks to you guys. Yeah. And I will never ever ask you to comment. I'm merely saying that obviously if 100 people sub, maybe 30 of them will be watching me live daily, and probably 5 to 10 of them will be commenting constantly. So I'm using it as an amazing metric to see how many brothers and sisters are caring about the stuff that I do give out. Like, I would love it if every single day a person asks me about the view up settings, because it literally shows that even though I've been talking about the view up for like 3-4 months now, there are new members who want to know and learn and care enough about the stuff that I do give out. So sorry guys to to not overly rant here. Yeah, we got Wayne, Orientabra, Mitwalli. Give me a second. Yeah, Orientabra saying for Nigerians and West Africans, you go live at 1 p.m. 1:15, but usually 1 to 2 p.m. West African time. I have to remember this time. West African time is 1 to 2 p.m. CryptoNet saying I can see hitting 10k by the end of this month if crypto is bullish, but in any case will go way higher. I said it yesterday. One of the best content I think you mean, yeah, that I've seen in a long time. Thank you, CryptoNet. You're a legend too. Thank you guys. Let me see quickly. We got Ernesto Modi. My big respect for you, brother. You're doing well. Thank you, Modi. I see you maybe not the first time commenter, but maybe a first time commenter. So excuse me if it's not your first time commenting, but I'm happy if you are. Both ways, I'm happy, to be honest. Al-Waji, good evening, Ahmed. I see shifting in price. Maybe we visit 97k. Could be. Yeah, I need to know what's your plan. Still bullish, waiting for higher, and also watching it from the beginning would be amazing. What did your trading journey look like? How did you start and learn? Trying to keep you in the life until NY open. That's amazing. Yeah, I was thinking when I was I was working and doing something else, but I was thinking like, if I go live at 4 p.m. Dubai time, will I spend 3 hours again and go live here and literally be late on my Arabic live stream and also late for my dinner, which is my only meal a day? Or should I close it pre-NY? So we'll see, guys. Let's roll with the flow and see. And regarding my trading journey, I'm not sure how I'd answer this question because it's too vague. How did it look like? It looked normal. Yeah, I cannot tell you, but it looked, I'll say this, because my background is like mostly math and stats. Yeah, I used it to my advantage. So I collected stats rather than focusing on my emotions. Yeah, because if you have stats, you would be feeling good, and your emotions will be kept, in control. What are the best positions on the FIB indicator? It's a tool, not an indicator. Yeah, I'll give you the numbers here, Ernesto. So I usually just focus on the golden pocket, but I will give you the added one, the extra one that I sometimes very rarely use, which is this one. So 0236.382.5 golden pocket at 75. Yeah, that's it. Do you think we will go to 3,500 on ETH at this week or next? Zero idea, zero clue, my brother. Like, not only can I not answer this question based on your target because I have no idea, but also because you are trying to restrict my answer with a time constraint, and I can't tell you even if I'm bullish. Yeah, for example, yeah, even if I'm bullish, I wouldn't be able to tell you if we're going to be hitting it in a month or a week or days or hours or seconds. Yeah, whoever gives you guys time, time connected predictions, yeah, time linked predictions, they are either BSing you with all due respect, or they don't know what they're doing. Yeah. If Champs keeps this up, he is going to 100k subs by 2027. We need to shoot for that. You rock, my friend. Thank you, Jimmy. You're a legend. I mean, I don't wanna hit, or sorry, I don't need to hit 100k, but absolutely, if getting 100k subs would result in us, gaining, I'd say, at maybe 1k, 2k active members of our community, I would be totally shooting for that, and I'll be totally happy with it. Yeah. Will it not better to be to move the time 1 hour later so you don't have to wait? Of course, I understand you have your schedule. Yes, it's I've got a schedule. It's going to be too late, so I literally will be sacrificing everything in my life. I'm already doing that. I go live every single day, so I cannot. And also, I have my Arabic Champs Crypto live stream. So if I push this an hour later. This will have to be pushed an hour or 2 or 3 later. Yeah. And this will essentially mean that I will be spending my evenings and nights and then sleeping without even eating and then waking up again. So unfortunately, I try myself sometimes, but unfortunately, unless I'm late and I started the live at 5 p.m., yeah, which is like an hour to an hour 30 before NY open, I try my best to start 2 hours and 30 minutes pre NY open. Yeah. Love it. Let's make it happen. Thank you, Wayne. EH said, you wait for 96, 97 for short, or for long. Your levels are, am I right? Yes, kind of, yeah. No worries. Thank you. Thank you so much. I take the Bitcoin trade with you. Thank you. Amazing. I'm glad to have you still in the trade, I guess. Almost went long last night, but I wasn't prepared with my levels and stuff. That is smart, Mikey. Like, I would never, ever tell you to long randomly. Not only were you trying to do it last night, which is at night, but also you had no levels. So never trade blindly. Like, I would respect someone who has reasons to enter a trade, even if I disagree with said reasons. For example, you know me, guys, I don't like trading patterns. But if someone is entering because you know, they have their own reasons, we can have a debate about how much I hate patterns, but at least respect him or her, you know, trading their own way and waiting for a certain thing that they are convinced with. Yeah, even if they are not profitable, you know, we can have a secondary discussion about how to make them profitable and maybe make them focus on the actual right TA. But even without that, like, you have to at least have reason. And if someone is trading with no TA without reasons, you are even worse than a person who trades trend lines, RSI, and patterns. And I don't think you want to be compared with those people. So never ever trade without a without a reason to trade. Yeah. Respect for your transparency. You actually reply to people and explain logic instead of selling false confidence. That honesty and focus on risk plus mindset is rare on YouTube. Keep it up. Thank you, Fire. What an amazing, nice, kind comment of you to be written. So thank you. Waji, waiting maybe 93 point, maybe. Maybe faking out 93k, not 93.2, I guess. We can start a GoFundMe and clone Ahmed with proceeds. Who's in? Sanjay, sorry. Can non-Arabic persons follow your Arabic channel, or will it be difficult? I mean, some people do, so maybe you'll have to ask them how they find it. But it's obviously going to be a bit difficult because most of my live streams are me talking and talking and talking. So unless I take a trade live, which is obviously a universal language, you will be able to tell if I longed or shorted. Yeah, you wouldn't be doing much. You'll be just wasting not my time, your time, by watching a person speaking in a language that you don't understand. So you can try it or ask someone else. Just jokes. We love the OG Ahmed, legendary teacher. We adjust to your schedule. Thank you, Wayne. And I mean, if you somehow manage to clone me, that would also free up some of my time. So let's go. Let's try and start Champs Crypto 2.0. Big Huggy said, might as well buy a lotto ticket if not using TA or having some sort of a plan. Exactly. But I don't literally, like, that is true, but I don't literally mean those who enter without TA. Some people enter without TA with them having the chart being clustered. So if I see a person's chart, a person that went long, and I look at the chart, it looks like they've done some like research that made them long. But if I ask them, why did you enter? So I'm not talking about like the general outlook and the general, like, you know, perspective that made them went long. I'm talking exactly or precisely about the entry model that they made them execute a trade. So it's one thing to have a reason and a feeling, and it's another for you to actually enter said trade. Most traders literally trade on gut feeling. Like, for example, like, I'm pretty sure most of you guys made money even though I didn't intend to be a reason for you guys to do it wrong, I'm pretty sure lots and lots of you just longed randomly because I was super bullish making videos and going even crazy on my titles, yeah? Like this, for example, waiting for higher. I've been saying it every single day. So you could have taken along just because you were bullish. I was bullish, and you just logged it and winged it, I guess, yeah. But trust me, that is wrong. Unless you can tell me precisely why you exactly entered at the place you entered at, you don't have TA to me for in my own perspective, yeah. So having TA is not you having lines, is having an exactly entry or exact entry reason, yeah. Let me see. Ancient Vice. I follow and sometimes watch both streams. Usually, if he ends the stream here and it looks like a trade is imminent, I will usually join the Arabic live stream. Yeah, that is smart. Yeah, that's absolutely smart. And I've noticed like many times whenever like we leave you guys hanging on a cliff, both of you guys or lots of you guys will actually come and watch my Arabic live stream and start asking me in English, should we long? Are we long? So unfortunately, sometimes I try to be, respectful to the audience by not replying. So sorry, guys, if I sometimes make it seem as if I don't read your comment. I do, but out of respect for the viewers who joined in thinking that the whole live stream will be talking a certain language, I try not to answer. And also similar, that's a two-way, thing that I do, because even sometimes I get Arabs telling me in Arabic text to talk in or ask me an English or an Arabic question, and I literally not answer them because I also want it respectful to you guys. So it's both ways. Yeah. Champs, my man, keep painting the crypto space red. You make so much sense, and I see discipline drives your game too. Thank you, Idosa. You're a legend. Thank you, brother. I'm glad, or sister, sorry. Yeah, thank you, guys. Tadas, the legend, sorry. Glad to have you here. Whenever I read like your name and like many others, I'm happy. Wanted to say thanks with your stream in last week's. I made 2x my account, but better thing I started making TA with tools before your stream just to learn and align it. Amazing. Let's give all I know a standing ovation or whatever that is. Ovation, I guess, yeah. Standing ovation to Tadas for being too amazing. Yeah. I shorted the Pico top at 94.7. You are saying a comeback to the high is likely. Might be closing the short very soon. Just because you have an amazing, as you call, Pico top, I wouldn't tell you to close it, but have the stop loss at entry and see what if you get lucky and this ends up being the top. Don't ever close it. No, don't be closing it. Yeah, move the stop loss to entry. Thank you, Tadas. You helped me adjust my trading rules and style. Amazing. And I'm happy that you have rules. And I'm also happy for Mitwalli and Renat to have a fun conversation. I'm totally in love whenever, guys, or I'm totally happy whenever like I start wanting to read a comment, but then I see the at the beginning of the comment, and I understand that it's not a comment, written or for that's not meant to me. So I'm happy, guys. Thank you. You're more than welcome to have a fun conversation. Would you advise me to follow more channels that on Telegram to help me get some profits, as I don't know too much knowledge? Personally, it sounds super hypocritical for me to have a free Telegram channel, yeah, and then tell you not to join Telegram channels. But trust me, sounds so hypocritical for me to even for it even to come out of my mind, but trust for my mouth. But trust me, I hate Telegram. Not I hate them. I know what you're asking me. I've been into a phase like a couple of years ago where I literally had my phone always going. I'm always buzzing because I was in like 20 to 30 trading groups. Give me a second here. Yeah. So yeah, if you want to, then as I told you guys, the free Telegram channel is only for extra details. I'm not posting signals. So if all of your channels, I know it sounds also bad, but I'm going to say it either ways. If all of your Telegram channels are similar in format to mine, format to mine, then go ahead. If someone is like sharing their own opinion, no trades, no signals, no patterns, then go ahead. But if you literally are talking about those random Telegram groups that literally tell you to buy and dump and sell and whatever, then no. Yeah. So unfortunately, I wouldn't be able to, respectfully tell you to only join my Telegram. But please be careful, guys. Give me a second here. Uh, uh, I open a long on ETH, going to close it. What do you think? Quick scalp. Unfortunately, I cannot think about a trade that you entered because I wouldn't be able to comment on it at the current moment of time. Like, I would never ever to tell you to close or open. Like, guys, if you have a trade, then you obviously have reasons. Yeah. So maybe you can try and share the reasons that made you enter a trade. Other than that, I cannot help it, unfortunately. Uh, sorry. You only need to follow Ahmed. Thank you, Manuel. I mean, I didn't say it myself, so you didn't hear it from me. I opened the Solana log at 133, all because of you. Thanks for Anas. Love it, sir. You are a legend, H or Fire, Free Fire. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Soon there will be a red spring down to clear the over leveraged market. Maybe. See how nice it is to be a trader? I swear, guys, don't let my maybe the intro that was bullish. Let me see what the title is. Is it bullish or not? I forgot what my title is. Trading Bitcoin. New logs, for example. Don't let my titles or my thumbnails or my intros make you think that I'm never going to be open for a move to a million and a move to a $0. I swear. As a trader, I couldn't care less, guys, if we drop now or bump. I'd obviously love if we go higher because I know my viewers would lose money because lots and lots of guys fail to understand that you have to have a stop loss. But if I'm talking or speaking for my own sake, then I wouldn't care less if we do this or that. I swear. Yeah. So yeah, if the market decides to punish over leveraged longs and we go down from here as similar to what happened on the 10th of October, for example, I don't care. Yeah, unfortunately or fortunately, I guess. Ancient Vines said, I would say don't join signal channels. The knowledge and information you will receive here is more beneficial. It just takes time watching, but it's worth the investment. Thank you. Yeah, investment of time. Thank you, Ancient Vines, for your kind words. And I think that is true, guys. I know I do have a course. I have nothing to sell you. I am barely making like education videos. I'm trying, like I'm working on them. So give me some time, guys. I literally made my first one, which is like 25 minutes long. So I'm working on it. But just because my information is scattered, trust me, if you invest an hour or two, sometimes we go crazy by spending 3 hours together. But if you give me 2 to 3 hours, which is going to be normally a regular routine for a trader. Like you are going to be spending 2 to 3 hours by yourself trading, or you might as well watch me and us being a team that trades together. Yeah. So that's it. Like if you think if you aren't ready to spend 2 to 3 hours watching me and you want to learn, then I mean I'm not sure what I'm going to say, but I mean that's you don't have to watch me, but I'm just saying like if you want to learn from me, and unfortunately, you have to watch. Uh, Big Huggies said Frankie Candles. Frankie Candles, yeah. Sorry for laughing. I mean, his name is funny. Is also an OG YouTube who sticks to straight analysis. I mean, kudos to Frankie Candles. I like his name, so hopefully he's a guy. He's a good guy. Are you still bearish on ETH against Bitcoin? It bounced back a bit. No, I wasn't that bearish to be honest, and I'm still not bearish. I'll take a look at ETH against Bitcoin in a second. Yeah, because it is technically bearish, but could be flipping bullish. Obviously, I'll mention all those areas. Uh, give me a second. Maybe let's check if channel has new members from new countries join. All right, let's do it. We got Tadas is from, it's maybe from Lithuania. Maybe. Sorry if I'm mistaken. Maybe someone else from Lithuania, but someone is from Lithuania. So let's see, guys. You all guys tell me where are you from? Yeah, which country are you repping? We know Wayne, we got it. We know Renata, we know, but also you can type in Wayne, tell us where you're from again. Renata, you can also tell us where you're from again. Mitwalli, I know where you're from again, and where you live. Ahmed, it looks like we dump a little. Yeah, just a little, guys. No, don't get overly scared. What are you thinking about the Bitcoin dominance? I don't look at the Bitcoin dominance much, to be honest. Uh, four candle wants to go down. I mean, I wouldn't say, guys. What do you mean by four candles wants to go down? Does is the 4 hourly candle a human or like? I mean, don't, I forgot what the term is, but don't give life to non-human things or non living organisms, whatever that is. Yeah. Lithuania. Yes. See, I even remember Taras. We got New York. We got Houston, Texas. We got Digital Paycheck said, what's your volume profile settings? Just change the row size to 500. That's it. The rest is just color wise, Poland, Warsaw, we got Boston, Belgium, Mumbai, India, Mexico. Ahmed, why don't you answer my question? Guys, whenever you think or see that I don't answer your question, give me the benefit of the doubt, please. Especially from a brother like you. Like, you have to know, obviously, that I read every comment. So I'm not going to be skipping your comments. So you don't have to tell me why aren't you reading not answering my question. Because you know me, guys. Especially if you know me. It's worse if you know me. Yeah? And regarding the question, how to confirm that my week's account is signed under you, I have no way to confirm. You can either try contacting the support, yeah, customer support, or just remember, it's not that hard. Yeah. I just arrived. What's going on? We are mentioning the countries. We got Bali. That's amazing to be from. Virginia, born in Argentina. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Yeah, I like the mix. We got Mozambique. He's Musa's from Ban Isantri. I mean, I'm not sure where that is. So maybe excuse my ignorance. Are you long on Bitcoin now? I am, but from 89k. FC also zero pattern. Amazing. That's nice. It seems so many profit taking orders have been placed. I have no idea. Based on Cyprus. But where are you from? UK born in Portugal. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Maybe it's the opposite because your name is Portuguese, so it has to be the other way around. You're born in Portugal, you are from Portugal, but you are also British, I guess. So ethnically Portuguese. If I have to, be a bit racist here and make a guess due to your name. Yeah, we got all over the world. Yeah, Toronto. I also like Adilson Figueiredo is also a Portuguese name from Mozambique, a colony of Portugal. Toronto, Jordan, our brother here, NYC, Netherlands, Sarah, Island, amazing. Do you mean the man of Isle, or where is the Island? Uh, India, we got many Indians, Portuguese, many Portuguese here. Libyan, brother Ahmed. What do you think about EMA 50? I don't use it personally. Nigeria from Spain. We got Kiropi living in Cyprus from Spain. I gotta remember all of these. Georgia. It's either the country or the state. So you gotta maybe tell us which one. Yes. Let me see. Should we enter a buy or sell now? Neither. Slava said Poland. We got another Polish member on the chat. Lucky you, Renata. Portuguese living in UK. I guess so. I mean that's Manuel. Yeah, that's nice. All right, so we got the fifth What's going on with all of those Portuguese watching me? I'm happy. I mean, I'll take it. All right. CR72 all the way. My descendants are Portuguese. That's nice. Farzenstian. Musa is mentioning countries that are not existent. Man of Island. Man of Island? Man of Isle, I think. Isle of Man, I think you mean. Yeah? It's a bit sketchy that you don't know how to write your name. Unless there's an island called Man of Island. Let me see if I'm an ignorant person. Man of Island. Man of Island is it's the other name of the Isle of Man. Nice. So that's the maybe the most exotic person uh, we have here. We got Chicago, obviously Maggie. Spain again, Fernando Calleja. Calleja, I guess. I guess that's the ethnic way of reading it. Mexico. Ahmed, are you born in Dubai? No. We got Syria, Mexico City, Atlanta, Georgia, and Spanish working in Germany. I like that. All right, so thank you guys. I mean, that's very, very amazing. So I think most of you guys are either, I mean, not literally, but it's Mexico, Portugal, and maybe US are top three I see here. Yeah, because you the best, huh? Me and brother Manuel follow you everywhere. I'm not everywhere. Hopefully not every day. Yeah, thank you, Joao. Amazing, amazing. Glad to have the first sibling pair to be watching me. So that's amazing. All right. So we'll give you the title of the trophy. You hold the Guinness record of siblings watching me, I guess. Uh, so we are currently waiting. I know the market has been boring today, at least, but it's not. It has been amazing for the past couple of days. So we cannot. I mean, we can't ask more from the market. Yeah. I also wanted to look at ETH against Bitcoin, I guess, because what if Bitcoin goes higher? Then we want to know if Bitcoin goes higher, would ETH be stronger or weaker than Bitcoin? Yes, we are good here. Nothing of importance. Yeah. See how like I haven't done TA for a while on this because like that was a daily. Now it is a monthly. Yeah. And I'm guessing that we would have an MPOC here. We do. It's not that important, but I will leave it in and then see. I might delete it later. Yeah. Yes. India. Good evening, Libyan brother. Good evening from Moscow. Thank you, Vic Brand. Thank you. I'm assuming you live in Moscow, unless there's a Vikrant in that's from Moscow, which is going to be at first, I guess. Anyways, sorry guys for assuming your ethnicities, but that's a thing that interests me truly. So that is why maybe I'm trying to guess like by your name. Yeah. Yes. So let's see what Bitcoin or what ETH will be doing. Are we getting an ETH pump? Are we getting a Bitcoin pump? Are the alts or will the alts be left behind if Bitcoin decides to pump? Yeah. North Sentinel Island. I'm guessing it's either a different name or maybe the island that was never visited. Let me double check. North Sentinel Island, the Indian island, which is like very, very never visited. Yeah, yeah, I guess so. So I'm assuming that's a joke, unless you're literally ethnically from the North Sentinel Island. Yeah, so uh, yeah, I'm a Hindu brought up in Russia. Amazing. That's a very exotic, background, I guess. Nice. So he's a Hindu that is brought up in Russia. I like how the volume is starting to build up here. That's amazing to be noticing. Yeah. Uh, let me see. Shout out to the strong VPN game. Vikrant didn't show up. Unless you refer to a different Vikrant, he's literally above you. I mean, in the comment section. Uh, yes. So let's look at maybe the 4 hourly time frame. Everything looks good, to be honest. Yeah, I don't want to confuse you guys by like different metrics and different stuff that I look at. But currently, I'm not sure where the anchored view up went. I had the view up. Seems like I've deleted it by mistake. I'll put it back on. Anchored view up. Yeah, we're good. We have the anchored view up. That's bullish. Everything points higher, to be honest. Like, yeah, at least on the local time frame. Uh, yeah, so I guess Bitcoin just or sorry, not Bitcoin. ETH against Bitcoin might need, I'd say, like to flip this. Yeah, I mean, obviously anchored view plus the previous point of control. So I mean, yeah. So that's the outlook on ETH against Bitcoin. Local time frame wise, I'm bullish on it till we get an extra 3% move. So that would be, maybe that would support ETH's journey to 3,330 with a potential move of Bitcoin upwards. So if Bitcoin goes higher, ETH against Bitcoin can allow ETH to actually move a bit higher. So locally, in the next couple of, local, I'd say, I cannot tell you exact time, but while ETH against Bitcoin is here, yeah, there's a room for it to go higher. Yeah, once we get to 0.0357, that will be the decisive point of Bitcoin potentially doing this and a fake out, and that will probably cause ETH against Bitcoin to also hit the section and do a fake out, and that would be obviously bearish for on ETH. Or we get Bitcoin reclaiming 95, 96, 97, never lose it. We get ETH against Bitcoin reclaiming 0.036, I'd say, yeah, and that would be super bullish, probably cause ETH against Bitcoin to dump, or sorry, to pump, not dump, 11 to 20%, causing obviously, Bitcoin will pump, ETH against Bitcoin will pump, and that would cause ETH to also pump, probably get it back to 3,800. So I'm not saying that I'm expecting this. I'm merely saying that if it was to happen, this is how it would look like. Yeah. So that's it. Locally bullish, higher time frame wise, we still got to go above 0.0357 or 0.036, I guess. Yeah. So that's basically it. On the lower time frame now on Bitcoin, just quickly reiterate what we had been saying for the past 15 minutes, or not 50, literally an hour and 40, or I guess 2 hours, had it not been for me talking by myself for 10 minutes. Yeah. Let me see where the low was put at. Yeah, so we had the low. Currently the daily low is here. So sorry. See how it's nice to stick with your rules. I wanted to long 3k, and we didn't get it. So now it also looks logical as the low of the day if the market is kind enough to do this. Yeah. So generally I'm expecting higher. I'm expecting this high to be taken. Leave it as a general statement. On the lower time frame, where is the next long for me personally would be actually if, and a big if, yeah, if we lose 93k and fake out the low. I'm not saying that this drop would happen. I'm not saying that we will get a long, definitely. What could happen, as I taught you guys, three things could happen. Either Bitcoin goes up without giving me a long, that is fine because I already have a long from 89, yeah, or Bitcoin drops, and here two things could happen. Either we see a bad reaction and drop to 91.3, 91.45, which is a zone of interest for me to long, or we get a bounce and we decide to enter a long. So I cannot tell you exactly what will happen. I can merely tell you that I'm bullish overall, waiting for the high to be taken out, and if we drop with a nice bounce at 93k, that will be by itself a long. If we lose 93k, I will be waiting for 91.4, 91.3, 91.5. This general 200 zone of interest. Yeah. Sorry guys. I think I've missed a few questions here, so let me go back to them. Yeah. Do you like the 0.705 Feb level? I don't know. I haven't used it, to be honest, so I cannot hate on it. Ahmed, are you going to short if it hits? Yeah, I would tell you to watch the beginning of the live stream, because that's the part where I've covered like all of the the general outlook at the big time frame move. Rizq said, Ahmed, you made very good video tutorial about trading. Can you make another short video to explain about Fibonacci? There will be a video coming up that is still in the works. I haven't filmed it, but it will be, I'll give you a sneak peek. It's going to be around a simple strategy of how to use the anchored view up and volume profile. So first video was me covering the general stuff and basics. Let me quickly show it to you guys. I made a video, by the way, for those who don't know. I made a video 3 to 4 days ago that is literally how to start day trading as a Bitcoin as a beginner. but also it covers very important, even advanced part, which is the second half. If someone is like, if someone knows how to set up the chart, just quickly, immediately jump on to the 12th minute, which is the TA and risk management. Trust me, every one of you guys watching right now should and would benefit from watching from the 12 minutes onwards. Yeah, so if you want to check it out, do check it out, because I will try to work on videos before I travel. I'm going away in 4 days exactly. On Saturday I will be traveling, so I will be still going live, but obviously I wouldn't have the time to also film content, so I'll try to film those educational videos within this 4-day period. Yeah. But thank you though. I'll keep all of these suggestions in mind. Can you explain what is the advantage of the BTC ETH chart? Sorry, I'm a beginner. No worries. I mean, never ever apologize, because it is my duty, and also the reason why I'm live, spending 2 to 3 hours, guys, a day, is for me to literally read every single comment and answer every single question to the best of my ability. So don't ever feel like you need to apologize. Yeah. And regarding the question, the advantage to charting ETH against Bitcoin, not Bitcoin against ETH, you miswrote it. Yeah, ETH against Bitcoin is the second most important chart to me, because first of all, Bitcoin is what moves the market. Bitcoin decides if everything will be bullish or not. Once I do my own TA on Bitcoin, the second most critical chart to look at is not ETH, even though some would think, oh, obviously ETH is the second biggest coin, the biggest altcoin, so logically I will look at the ETH dollar pair. However, from my experience, trust me, ETH against Bitcoin is the decisive factor. If ETH against Bitcoin is hitting support, or if I'm bullish generally on ETH against Bitcoin, with me being bullish on Bitcoin, think about it this way. If my chart is bullish on Bitcoin, yeah, obviously I'm going to be expecting higher on Bitcoin, but that wouldn't necessarily translate on me being bullish on ETH. But logically, literally, I mean, even grammatically, if I'm bullish on Bitcoin and I'm bullish on ETH against Bitcoin, that would quite literally say that result in me being bullish on ETH. So it helps me it guides me towards being either bullish on ETH, and by the way, by ETH I mean every single altcoin, because I see ETH as the market leader to the alts. So ETH against Bitcoin, said differently, is me looking at the dominance. ETH against Bitcoin is the smartest, more efficient, more proven way of looking at the Bitcoin dominance. Why? Because the most known famous chart, which is the Bitcoin dominance chart, is an untradable asset. You cannot, most beginners, not even beginners, most beginners, yeah, or most professionals, let me use the quotes correctly, overlook, or not overlook, care a lot about the Bitcoin dominance chart. Let me quickly find it. I think I have it here. Yeah, they do regular TA on the Bitcoin dominance chart, when in fact it is a mathematical calculation. It's not an actual tradable asset. So I would invite you, instead of doing TA on this chart, which is a percentage chart, you do TA on the ETH against Bitcoin chart and trade the inverse of it. So, for example, I can literally tell you now, without even looking at the Bitcoin dominance, yeah, that whenever ETH against Bitcoin goes up, Bitcoin's dominance goes down. So this is the inverse chart. Whenever I say I'm bullish on ETH against Bitcoin, you'll have to hear it as if I'm saying I think that the flow of volume would go into alts. So if I'm bullish on Bitcoin and bullish on ETH against Bitcoin, that is the best, you know, time to be bullish on the alts. Yeah. So what the thing that you call alt season is just ETH claiming and gaining some ground against Bitcoin. So, for example, the fun alt season we had seen, which is primarily primarily ETH and also Solana going up, was because we had ETH against Bitcoin literally give us an amazing move upwards. So look at that. We literally had seen ETH gain a 136% pump against the value of Bitcoin. Not only was Bitcoin bullish at that time, pumping from like 70k to like 120k, yeah, but also ETH against Bitcoin was higher than it. So whenever the reason, by the way, guys, I know that most of you guys know this fact, but the reason why I bought, I bought ETH at 11300, or 1300, sorry, 1300, 1500, $2,000 even. The reason why I was constantly bullish from April all the way higher to August was because I was bullish on Bitcoin and ETH against Bitcoin. I was bullish on ETH too, but the main factors was me looking at ETH against Bitcoin with my bullishness with Bitcoin. So I was making more money by buying and investing into ETH. And also, sorry to literally say it, I haven't said it for a while. So if you guys know, I literally took a 2 week long vacation, I guess, of me not saying it. But I sold, sorry guys, I sold the top on ETH. Yeah, not to brag here. Yeah, the reason that made me sell the top at ETH, among many reasons, was me seeing ETH against Bitcoin top out. Yeah. So if you don't know, guys, sorry to mention. I know like most of you guys know, but I made a video, a quite honest, very clear, transparent video. At that time, I wasn't that known. If you wanna, if you, I'm still not known, but I mean the channel was very small. Give me a second here. Uh, yeah, but at that time, give me a more than a second. I mean, when the channel was like at 50 subs, yeah, I was mainly making content in Arabic, but I was still making like videos daily on the English channel. Yeah, I literally made a video. I know, guys, most of you guys know about it, but I mean, go with it. Yeah, I made a video like 4 months ago, literally posted, I mean, on the day of the all-time high on Ethereum, where I said why I sold Ethereum today. So not only was I mean, transparently and publicly buying and longing and even going against my rules, telling everybody to log and buy ETH. I mean, sorry guys, you weren't lucky because I was posting in Arabic only that back then, like from April to August. I only started my English channel realistically officially on August. So you only caught me announcing my sale. You didn't catch me announcing my buy. But if you are a member of the Arabic Champs Crypto, and maybe some of you guys are, you would have known how bullish and openly bullish and openly buying ETH from April and literally then selling the top. Why? Because ETH against Bitcoin is a metric that I do look at. Obviously, I don't want to spend hours, not hours, 10-20 minutes more explaining why and what made me sell the top here. Yeah, exactly. My sell order, I'll look for it before. I'll try and post my sell order on my free Telegram channel if someone wants to see it. I'll hopefully remember and tell you guys. Free Telegram channel here. I will post maybe. My sell order was at 4,800. I don't want to say it. I'll see if you guys know what my exact. I mean, I already gave it away, but I mean, let's see the exact number. Yeah, I gave you which 100 I sold that. Let's see. We're also getting a Bitcoin bounce higher. Sorry guys for not reading the comments. Let me go back one by one and read them. Yeah, we got to, I guess, EH Fire said, or Free Fire. Curious to know, how did you enter trading industry? What inspired you to become a trader? It's not that deep, to be honest. So nothing inspired me. I guess I loved Bitcoin before I loved trading. So that's maybe the thing that I can say. Yeah. So Bitcoin got me into trading because I got into Bitcoin when I was super young. I mean, you know my age, so you do the math. 2016. How long was I? How old was I? Yeah, or how young I guess was I? Uh, Ahmed, cool bro. Thank you, WBC. You're a legend too. You're cool too. Thank you guys. We got Arito. Yay, thank you. Please one about order flow. Yes, absolutely. We got exit chart yet. Absolutely. Ahmed will be traveling from January 11th. No, Jan 10th. Yeah, to 21. So 11 days. So please subscribe to his to free tag. Thank you, Wayne, a legend. Live streams could vary based on his schedule. Amazing, Wayne. You're a legend, to be honest. Thank you. Yeah. Did I miss a trade? No, you didn't. No trades were missed, brother. So don't worry about it. Yeah. Yeah. Uh. 135 people watching. Come on, let's get 100 likes. Let me see how many likes we are on. We are on 84 likes. If Bitcoin, so if we hit 100 likes, Bitcoin will get to 97. So let's see who are the loggers. If you have a short, you wouldn't be logging now. You wouldn't be liking, I guess. We need 100 likes. Thank you, Wayne. When you mentioned trading competition, does this apply to experienced traders or only, or do we follow your trade calls? I wouldn't name them, or I wouldn't label them as a trade call, but yes, you can do whatever you want. I mean, obviously, the best thing here and the reason why I focus and I literally ask Weeks to give me a trading competition is because literally my content revolves around me giving away trades. So the best, smartest thing to do here is like you can trade by yourself and also use the trades that I give out for you to actually formulate a way to win the competition. So that is fine. You can do whatever. Obviously, you can take my trades, someone else's trade. That's fine. Yeah. Good day, brother. Little late to the live. What's the game plan for Bitcoin? I mean, it's hard to give like an answer that encapsulates 2 hours of our live stream, but I can tell you that I'm waiting for higher, and I hope we get it. By the way, guys, I've been saying it ever since we were dropping. I was saying I'm expecting the higher to be taken, so I'm glad. Not yet. I don't want to speak too soon, but it looks like it wants to be taken. And also the NY Open is within 15 minutes, I guess. I'll try and stick for longer, but I cannot promise, witnessing and waiting for the NY Open together because, give me a second here. Yeah. All good. Thank you, Carol. You are sorry, guys. You are well known to us, Ahmed. Thank you, Mitwalli. Uh, Diesel said 4875. I'm not going to say if that's correct or not, but thank you for trying. Inspired most traders. Thank you. The trading competition is open to all community, no matter your experience. Exactly. Uh, Sorry guys, it's gonna dump today. I mean, let's see. Uh, and the freedom too of not having to answer anybody and do your thing alone is an inspiration. Thank you, Mitwalli. Uh, Thank you. Is there a playlist where we can go through on your trade, your method is so far the best I've seen. Thank you, Grayson, and I'm glad that you are finding the stuff that I'm putting out helpful. Unfortunately, I don't have a playlist, but I mean, if you're prepared to watch like old tapes, then trust me, these 1 to 2 to 3 sometimes hour-long live streams are literally just a course by itself. It's a course hidden within a haystack, I guess. Yeah. We got two more likes to get 100, I guess. Thank you, Renata. You're a legend, to be honest. Schwab said, "Can you have a look at Solana, please? And I would like to trade some ideas." I mean, I can have a look. Look, as you can see here. Yeah, but I mean, I'm not sure like if I can comment on it because we are hitting the range high of my expected move. If it wants to load up, I'm not sure why. Oh, sorry, I had the thing covered. Yeah, we have hit my target that I'm wanting. So yeah, I mean the decisive factors here is like, can we go above 145 or not? Give me a second here. Yeah. Please go watch Ahmed's video. Yeah, thank you. How to start day trading Bitcoin as beginner. Yeah. It's good for all experience levels. Amazing. Thank you, Wayne. Who wants to be the 100th? Like, let me see how we have hit the 100. thank you, Renata. That's all you. I mean, not literally. But I mean, I'll give the props to Renata, guys. Don't be jealous here. Thank you, guys, for being too amazing. I mean, 100 likes has been a has been a regular thing that we are achieving. So that's amazing, to be honest. Thank you, guys. I mean, I still never care about likes, but I just use it as an amazing metric of your guys' appreciation. So thank you, guys, for, I mean, enjoying and you know being able to withstand the amount of or the the amount of stuff that I say and I put out, guys, because like it's going to, if I have to listen to myself for an hour or two or three, that's very very hectic, to be honest. So I mean, you're legends, to be honest, for listening to me. Yeah, thank you, Renata. Thank you, Wayne. You're the legend too. I mean, you're a part of the team now, so you won't be having to feel jealous, I guess. Anyways, so we'll be waiting here. As I said, guys, just a final mention, because I do a very very poor job of talking about it. If you wanna make an account with weeks now for you, so you can prep for the week's training competition tomorrow. Yeah, you can make an account now. It is better to do it now, because right now there's the final day of the deposit bonus offer. So this offer, if you make an account right now using this link and you deposit today, because it's a deposit bonus, not a sign up bonus. Yeah, once you sign up and you deposit $100, you will be getting this $1,000 worth position airdrop, and also obviously you will have made an account ready and eligible for the trading competition, which would be and will be hopefully held tomorrow. So as I promised, like literally I've said this from the first day where we announced the current bonus. I told you 7 days we'll be running this nice amazing deposit bonus to get you guys depositing, yeah, and making an account if you haven't made one. And then hopefully once we are done with this, which is going to be tomorrow, is going to be replaced with a training competition. So sorry. So 7 days of a nice bonus for you guys to deposit, and then 7 days for us to make or for you guys, I'm not going to be participating, but for us to actually enjoy the training competition, which is obviously the most fun part of our monthly routine, for us to run a training competition every single month. I try to make it at least once a month. Yeah, so super amazing, and it will hopefully be amazing, because currently we are in discussion for it to be double the rewards. So wait and see. I don't want to give any more sneak peeks here, but trust me, you will be loving the trading competition, especially for those who want to take trading seriously and fully commit to trading on a daily basis, actually obviously all weeks. Yeah. Chris Greco, learning a lot from you. Many thanks. What a legend, Chris. Thank you. And I totally appreciate your nice comment. Walter White, I also like Walter White. That's the best name here. What is the red line of 94,785? No, that's just me marking the high. If it breaks, are we gonna continue long? I'm continuing long no matter what happens. Yeah. And as I've been saying, like I literally opened the live stream and I said I'm waiting for the high to be taken out, and I'll be hopefully right if I don't jinx it. Yeah, so I'll hopefully be correct now if we take the high. But as I said, this line at the top is just me marking the high. That's it. My stop loss is at 93k. I'm glad we are a little far now. Amazing. I think this way, if you do something good for us 2 to 3 hours every day, why we cannot only not press a button? Amazing. To be honest, this thought process shows that you are a very very thoughtful and kind person. So thank you, Renata. I cannot thank you more, to be honest. Inverse head and shoulder playing out. I'd remain silent. We need a Discord, Ahmed. The community is getting more formed. Yes, but trust me, Discord is going to be very, very hectic to me. So, guys, I don't want to promise you, but let's see. If you get to 10k subs, I'll make a Discord. How about that? Because I barely use Discord myself, so I wouldn't be there. I need a moderator. I need people to moderate and answer, and I have to be there. I have to use Discord. I don't use Discord, so maybe not now. JM said, "What are the signals to look for the next move?" That is a very, very nice sounding comment that happens to be also hard to answer because it's a bit vague, unfortunately, brother. So maybe you can tell me what you mean exactly. I know what you mean, but I don't. Wayne said, "For the love of God, don't trade patterns." Thank you, Wayne. You made my life easier because I didn't even want to say it because I usually say it 10 times a day. So it's enough is enough, I guess. What is the probability that we will drop to 93K? I have no idea. I cannot make up numbers, to be honest, guys. So unfortunately, I have no idea. I'm happy about the pump. Are you planning to partially TP your long uh, around 9? Yeah, I know, not yet. I will make that decision once we get there. Yeah, Ahmed, Discord doesn't work in Dubai, so no Discord. It does work, but not the call feature. Yeah, so don't worry. I can help you definitely. Thank you, Mitwalli. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're a legend, to be honest, and I'm totally happy. And you know, you're too kind, and I'm totally grateful for your help. Thank you, guys. I'll definitely would need your guys' help if and when we do that. But not, it's not in the current plans, to be honest, because I wanna get this, you know, well toned down, not toned down, but I mean, get it like, get us like running and sticking with a schedule. I mean, we have done it for 3 months. I've been doing it for years on the Arabic channel, but let's see how it goes, and then we can expand ahead. Yeah, I don't want to just make a Discord just because made a Discord. Yeah. Mohammed قال will we get into a trade if we get the higher, if you get higher? Personally, I wouldn't look for a trade now currently. Ahmed, is that good time to long or short, brother? Because there's 86, a lot of liquidity. I'm not sure what you mean. Personally, I wouldn't be wanting to long or short this move. Yep. Give me a second here. Uh, sorry. No, not trade on Bitcoin today. Maybe not, guys. I told you guys, I have a trade from 89K. Why would I force myself to open random trades just to feel as if I'm doing something? You know, I'm making money if it goes up. Uh, do you have the feeling that we are going to, not sure what she means, sorry, Mahmoud. Sorry guys, I'm trying to read all the comments. Can you teach us how to enter a trade, whether the position is good to enter and the stop loss? Amazing. Thank you, Walter White, for this question, because lucky you, we actually, or I actually made a nice video that's literally about this question, like literally tailored perfect to this video. Yeah. Sorry guys, I just got excited because I felt like the first guy that literally needs this video. Yeah. How to start day trading Bitcoin. Yeah, your question is answered on the second half of this video. So that's it. Just go on my channel, look for this video. You will be getting your answer fully answered, I guess. Ahmed, can we have a Telegram instead of Discord? We'll see. Champs, you're the man. Love from America. Kachab Patel. Thank you, bro. Hi dear, one short at would be a good trade. Personally, I wouldn't. Personally, I wouldn't short the high currently. But yes, obviously, I don't want to mention every single possible ideas, but whenever there's a high, we take the high. Yeah, that could be an idea to short. But maybe let me put it that way. If we take out the high plus 95K, you are allowed to take a risky scalp short. You and others. Yeah, I want to say it because what if I do it? If I take it, I don't want to, you know, I don't want you guys to be confused for why I took it. So yeah, whenever we put a high of the day outside and why, but by the way, this is not the high of the day, guys. The high of the day is here, so technically we did take the high of the day. Yeah, but if we continue by taking the other day's high, yeah, and we fake out a full $1,000, which is 95K, fake out maybe, yeah, but unless the fake out doesn't happen, I wouldn't short. And also, the short will be also a short-lived potential scalp. So like, don't take it with high hopes. This is similar to the last one we took yesterday. I forgot where it was. I guess this one, maybe this one. Yeah. So like, these are only scalp shorts that you should be ready to lose. Like, enter it with the understanding that you either win big or lose small. Yeah, I already watched it. It is great, but I still can't understand how to enter. What do you mean by how to enter exactly? We all needed this video. Super informative. Thank you, Ibrahim. New members are spoiled by a lot of training over last few weeks. They don't recall beginning of live streams. Wayne deleted his comment, so I guess I cannot continue reading it. But thank you anyways, brother. Give me a second here. Uh, Yeah, new members are spoiled by a lot of trading over the last few weeks. They don't recall beginning of live streams when we only traded what market gave us. Maybe one, two per week. Exactly. That is maybe the norm usually. Uh yeah. I think they're gonna dump today. Maybe. I don't like to think, guys. Let's get ready. NY open in 1 minute. I don't want to spoil it, guys, but I feel bad if I leave now. But I literally have to go live on my Arabic channel because I have to do stuff today. So I am literally forced, not literally, but I have to figuratively have to leave you guys hanging, I guess, on the NY open. Sorry, guys, I didn't mean to do that. I'm so happy with your channel. How you explain and I learn English at the same time. Amazing, Rim. You're a legend too. TV Box, thank you for showing up. I'm hoping there's a chance again to get. And I think you can hope, but I mean, I cannot. We cannot know for sure. So, where's the Arabic channel? Just look up the same exact name as Champs Crypto. You'll find one with the name plus the Arabic name written too. So that is the Arabic channel, Champs Crypto again, but in Arabic. Yeah. So, as I told you, final mention of our final day of this amazing deposit bonus, guys. Only use it if you are planning to use weeks. And you also want to support me, guys. By the way, I want to be transparent. This is an affiliate link. If you click on the link, you will get the Champs referral code. And not only will it give you the $1,000 deposit bonus, but also tomorrow we'll be running our third and the first one in 2026 trading competition, guys. So hopefully it will be an amazing ride. Thank you guys for being super amazing. I'm honestly, I mean, super grateful for how much support I've been getting for the past months. I don't want to waste time and say it again, but I want you guys to know that I'm super thankful, and you will hopefully catch me tomorrow, same time as usual. We're not going nowhere.